Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of your favorite divisional show on the internet. And that just so happens to be AFC East Roundtable. Please do us a favor, smash that like button if you haven't had an opportunity of doing so already. If you are watching the replay of this episode, we highly suggest that when you subscribe, you turn on bell notifications. We want you to be a part of our live chat community. It has been growing for the past 4 to 5 years, and we want you to be here live. That is right. Today we are doing a mock draft post-combine. We finally have answers, right? Like we know the frauds and we know the sleepers for the upcoming NFL draft, and we are going to be doing a full-on damn mock draft. Richie, how's life? Talk to me.
Welcome, everybody, to the AFC's Roundtable. What's going on, Dan? Colby, shout out to BetUS for sponsoring the AFC's Roundtable, of course, all off-season long. TD's not going to be able to make it tonight. He has something going on. It's his son's last soccer game, so he's going to go out there and be a good father tonight, which you can definitely, clap your hands for. Shout out to young, I don't know which one of his sons is doing it.
Be a good dad, man.
Yeah, good dad, man.
Let's go,
good
Tony.
Father. Take some notes, Colby, whenever you're a father one day.
Don't tell my girlfriend that, man.
Listen,
Don't tell my girlfriend that.
Listen, man, we're excited about it. We're going to be doing a little first-round mock draft after the combine. Woo! With trades or without?
Wait a minute. So we're doing a first round?
Oh, mock draft. Sorry, I didn't.
Just one round. I was about to say, come on, man. We got to do 5. And you know what? Like,
why
we can play
5?
around with PFF.
Why not 7?
7?
There's 7 rounds, Dan. Not
7.
5. What's 5?
We're building up. We do 3 last week. We're going to do 4 this week,
All right. We're doing 5 this week. Sitting here looking for the – all right. Yeah. But that is all. And we're also experimenting with a new platform, because PFF still hasn't really updated based off of what I consider to be reasonable. So we're going to be messing around with
the Roundtable Sports Mock Draft Simulator.
That's coming. That's coming in 2026.
That would have been hard.
Imagine that was the release right there.
Could you imagine? They wouldn't have even told me about it. This would have been my reaction.
That would have been damn sick.
Imagine it's just perfect. It's just like the best you've ever seen. Roundtable Sports.
It's all right, Colby. How you doing, man? Talk to us.
Hey, man, look, it's been a long 2 weeks in my personal life. I'm exhausted. I've been awake for over 24 hours, so I'm a little tired. Day's not done. The grind is still going. If you're not working, somebody is. But, hey, man, look, I feel like when I come on here, I say this all the time, but, like, this is my getaway. Every single Monday, every single Wednesday, when we kick it with my boys here, it is my getaway from everything in life. I'm just excited to be here.
Hell yeah, man.
Also, look at this, baby. Roundtable Sports. Are you kidding me? Let's freaking go, dude.
You like it?
Let's go,
that's my present to you, Colby.
Dude.
It was pretty damn sick. I'm not going to lie to you.
I was feeling nice. I was feeling generous.
And no more bedtime for Dan if it is 7 rounds. All right, listen here, Flick Shorts. You are absolutely correct. I now get to go to bed at a reasonable time on Mondays. Wednesday is an entire different story. But, guys, listen, we did end up letting you know about BetUS earlier in today's episode, and have to give them a giant shout out once again. Number 1 sports book on the face of the planet when it comes into everything and anything sports betting. It has all of the major sports that you could think of. Have NBA, you have college basketball, you have hockey, baseball starting to cook up. And more importantly, all of the specials in the NFL of predicting where specific free agents are going to land, all the way up into predicting who is going number 1 overall, what position is going to be Mr. Irrelevant. So certainly take advantage, especially since they have the best promo in all of the game right now. Currently matching 150% of your first deposit, all the way up to $2,000, 125% of your second and your third, as long as you use code YouTube 150. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's show. Flick says, no more bedtime and Dan. And then, is Dan Unk now? Oh, dude, I've been Unk, man. I'm 33 years old. I'm 33, and since the resident Unk is not here, I have taken over the
But Dan,
Unk
you're still in your prime, though. You're not washed,
Dude, listen, let me tell you something. I am not washed. Trust me, y'all don't know it yet, but as soon as when y'all get 30, like, y'all will understand that this is the prime, bro.
100%.
30s are the prime, baby.
30s are the prime.
30s are the prime, boys.
20s.
Well, I'm turning 27 next.
You would think, and you would think,
month.
30s are the prime. Washed is 40, like TD.
Dan old.
Dan's old. I am not old, TD. All right.
If Dan's old, then what are you, TD? Ancient? Dang.
He's ancient.
Nah,
man.
Dan's getting old. I knew he was old when me, Richie, and Dose and Dion, our Lions cater, we were all at Dan's place waiting to get our flight the next morning. You know, me and Dose were out here, we're making a video. Everybody's just making videos. I mean, it's really just a content house that week of Senior Bowl. And me and Dose are making a video, and little old Dan comes out like the dad he is, and he just gives a massive shout out going, "Who's hungies?" Takes us all out to dinner.
Who's hungies?
Takes us all out to dinner, man.
Time for dinner, kids.
You know you're getting old, dude.
And then the Jets hire their new offensive coordinator. I'm like, Dan, I got to make a video. What do you mean I got to go to dinner? I got to make a video. I'm in the car
Dinner
like, all right,
time,
guys,
baby.
on the way to dinner. But the Jets just hire their new special teams coordinator.
Richie never stops, man. It's a grind.
Dude, you know what, man? It is a beautiful,
not first or last.
beautiful thing.
Literally.
Now, guys, I do also want to say that we've ended up revamping our Patreon. If, for example, that you want to take advantage of some really cool benefits that we have offered on Patreon, highly recommend you hit that link right in our description. I am talking exclusive content. I am also talking a Q&A mailbag where we will answer each and every single one of your questions via a private Discord invitation. For those of you that miss calling in on the show, that is now the $50 tier. Right now, it is only Glenn, it is Lino TV, and it is Flick Shorts who have the capability of doing that on Wednesday nights. So if you are interested, certainly go on ahead and take a look at our Patreon. It helps scale this company, this show, a hell of a lot longer. But we already know the best way to support this show is quite simply just by smashing that damn like button. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody.
The last
for all
thing
the
we want
support.
to plug,
What's that?
you know what it is.
Is it fourth? and
The
forever?
show, baby.
Woo!
Oh yeah, no, that
New
looks nice, dude.
New show alert, Fourth and Forever, folks, live
welcome
every
to Fourth
Monday
and
through
Forever.
Friday. On weekdays, 2 p.m. EST, we had the first episode today. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Go check it out, man. We're putting our... Oh, there's an ad. I'm not on my YouTube Premium account. Sorry. But listen, man, we're excited about it. Go check it out, folks. We'll put the link in the description for you guys to check it out. Let's get it, man.
Richie,
We're
look at
excited.
that setup, though, man. I mean, like, I feel like Draftaholics is lacking now. I'm like, you know what? We're in a good place. We're in a good place with the the graphics and Draftaholics. And then I saw this, and I was like, whoa,
Yeah, man. I don't mess
holy
around. with the
ESPN, this is beautiful.
Yeah, I don't mess around. Dan likes to call me the optics guy. I thought I skipped the ad. Roundtable Sports giving me these ads.
Make us some money, man.
All right,
He
fine.
is the
I'm going
optics
to my,
guy.
I'm
of
going to my
this
YouTube
channel.
Premium account. No ads now. No more ads. Perfect. No ads. Highly
Look at
recommend
that.
YouTube Premium, by the way. But listen, man, it was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing a lot of fun. You like the graphics, Colby? You like
Dude, I love that. Like, look at that setup. Like, that is literally
It's
ESPN.
professional,
That is
baby.
clean, dude. That is clean. That is it. That is the Roundtable Sports look right there. I love it.
It
I
is
love it.
your daily NFL news show. Do not miss it. And then we have Flick Short saying, it says I don't have it membership. Should be sent over by Glenn. Talk to Glenn. He's got it all. Y'all didn't see Dan in his prime back in the day. You're witnessing it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Dan
prime
Mitchell's
never ends,
prime
baby.
right in front of your dome piece. If Dan shaved his beard, he looked just like Will Howard. Let's see. Now I'm curious.
I'm curious. You know what, Dan? Forget the mock draft. Just shave your head live on stream right now. All right, guys. $50 donations, and Dan will shave his head.
Shave my beard. All right, here you go. Will Howard.
Yeah.
You know what, Dan?
Look at the headshot.
It could be your brother, bro.
And you know what the funny thing about Will Howard is? He sucked at the combine. Dan, you suck.
I said, hey, listen, you know what? Is what it is. Anyway, folks, like I said, I am going to be experimenting with a brand new mock draft simulator. Please do us a favor. Smash that like button if you haven't had an opportunity of doing so already.
That's a good one.
And without further ado,
I don't like this mock draft simulator already.
Oh, I know you will.
No,
I
the
know
reason
you
is
will, my
they have
friend.
the wrong McMillan first overall.
Tet went first. It was
What?
Tet goes first, have Abdul Carter second.
And
Cam
the Jet-
Ward.
Oh boy.
Cam Ward is to the New York Giants. Colby. All right. So far,
Okay.
have the Dallas Cowboys are intrigued of sending over their 12th, 44th, and 76th for pick 4. Let's see what else we got here. The Raiders are wanting a pick swap and a 2026
That's
first.
actually a good deal.
Do
Wow.
either of
That doesn't really impact you for.
do
just- wow.
either of these deals intrigue you?
22. Because there's a guy I'm looking at. There is a guy that I'm in fact looking at to switch up the tempo on what I usually be doing in my mock drafts.
Okay.
So that would be 12. Wow. So I could get a first round pick next year and not trade down as far, or I could trade down farther, but get a second and a third
Yes, sir.
this year.
Yes, sir.
Well, you know what? I feel like let's have a little bit more fun, right? In reality, I would take the future first round pick, obviously, but we're gonna have some fun here. We're gonna accept this one
Okay.
to give a little bit more ammunition for this video.
Oh, what did the Dallas Cowboys want that bad? Shador Sanders.
You know what?
Whoa.
I can see it. Dark
Whoa.
horse, man. Dark horse.
All right, Richie.
Whoa.
The Steelers are sending over a damn haul. All right. A pick
Whoa.
swap in the first, a second, a third,
And that's a big
looks
drop
like a
from
fifth,
21.
and a
though.
2026 second. They want, I'm assuming, Travis Hunter very bad.
I think I want Travis Hunter. I never did a mock draft where he's available.
Dude,
So
at
what do you-
7 is wild.
I gotta go
we're-
best player available, bro.
So we're rejecting this and going Travis Hunter.
Well, let me see who else is available.
So
hit-
unfortunately-
hit reject. Yeah, we're
Hit
rejecting
reject.
that.
All right.
We're rejecting that.
Look at that, man. Some solid options here. You have Travis Hunter is available. You have Mason Graham.
I don't understand this mock draft. So
They went
simulator
Malachi
because
Starks?
Hunter is their first player on their board, and he's not even drafted yet. Malachi Starks went to the. What kind of stimulator is this? Travis Hunter.
He goes to the Jags. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
This is better than PFF, Dan. What are we doing?
Hey. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, man, I'll take Travis Hunter, man. Give me
Take Travis
because
Hunter.
you talk about our best players are Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner. If we get Travis Hunter, he's going to be next to Sauce one day, and then the next day he's next to Garrett. Like, it's
That's
pretty
your number one corner, man.
So going, all right, Colby. Again, man, we have the New England Patriots sitting at pick number 12. And Seattle's interested in trading up once again for 18 and pick 50. And the
Hang up that
Giants,
phone, Daniel. Hang it up.
hang it up.
Hang
Done.
it up.
Done.
Wow, you really
All
got to reject everybody. That's kind of crazy, you know?
Yeah,
kind
we rejected everybody. Up in
able to
this
do it all
place.
at once, but that's all right. You know, they can work on that. But I'm going to go with a guy that is still on the board. Everybody's going to be like, what are you doing? Patriots, they can get their trenches a little bit later. They can address the offensive line a little bit later. They can address the pass rush a little bit later. I'm looking here and I'm saying, how can the Patriots build around Drake May and get a game-changing player, a guy that will immediately be one of the best at his position? Baby, I'm going Tyler Warren, tight end out of Penn State. The Patriots get the best tight end in the draft. We all know that, you know, Drake May, he loves to operate in between the numbers. This guy is going to be one of the best damn tight ends we've ever seen.
All right. So since we don't have TD here, all
Ooh.
right, we are not going to sabotage this draft. We are actually going to give you the best possible option for the Miami Dolphins here. Okay. They have the Chargers intrigued. They potentially want to trade down to pick 22, 16, right over with the Arizona Cardinals, which is only a couple of picks.
Glenn says trade.
All right, Glenn. What do you want, Glenn? Should we take the Arizona? Should we take the Jacksonville, which would bring you all the way down to
Ooh.
the second?
Nah, that's a
A
bad
huge haul here.
I would go with that one.
Me personally, I would want to go with the Arizona Cardinals because what I'm looking at for you guys would. And so, okay, perfect. He says accept Arizona. I'm perfect with that.
like
Arizona,
that.
congratulations. They traded up and got Michael Williams.
3 spots.
And then
Just reject.
I'm going to
just
reject this.
Yeah, reject. We don't want to trade too much.
And so we know that, you know, of course, if TD was here, he probably would have
City would trade down a billion.
done
in
this
10
like
times.
7 times. So we're going to reject it. And I am going to tell you who my personal favorite is here. Probably would be Tyler Booker and or Kelvin Banks Jr. However, I think interior offensive line is a bit more important. And Glenn agrees with me. I would pick Booker here. Colby, who would you pick?
Honestly, I will look more at a guy like Membu. I'm trying to see who else is on the board for the interior because there's another guy that I'm interested in.
Kelvin Banks.
Wyatt Millum, he's pretty good.
I would go Kelvin Banks.
Scroll down. Do they not have a starting left tackle at all?
Yeah, Armstead, who's like going to retire. They need a future left tackle.
But they also need help in the interior, and that's immediately. Membu is a guy though that can play right tackle, but can also play in the interior. Gray Zabel, though, here's what I'm saying. That's the guy that I was looking for. Gray Zabel is a guy who can play tackle, but is projected to be an interior guy. We were at the Senior Bowl. He was the best player at the Senior Bowl. This is not too soon at all. I've seen Gray Zabel mocked earlier than they have him right now. I think if you were trying to get an interior offensive line guy that can play tackle, Gray Zabel is the guy. So I think it depends. Do you want interior or do you want tackle?
And so what about you, Richie? So you were the Dolphins GM.
Why does everybody say Banks is a projected guard? That's like, I've heard that a lot, but that's Will Campbell. Kelvin Banks isn't a projected guard.
I think you got to
he's listed as OT
in my opinion,
here.
one of the most important positions in football outside of the quarterback is to protect the quarterback, and that's your blind side. Well, actually, Tua's blind side is the right tackle. So Tua.
Well, again,
so would be
in that case, then I would go Membu then. Yeah.
All right, the Membu. Screw it. Let's help Tua's blind side.
So we do have to help Glenn out. Glenn, final say.
Final say, Glenn. All right.
It's Glenn's pick. It's Membu. It's Banks. It's Tyler Booker. Who you going for, Glenn? So we did pick earlier, and that pick was Booker. But I want to see if we were able to change his mind or sway him in one way or the other.
Did he say Booker before?
He did say Booker when I asked.
Yeah,
Booker.
He says Booker again.
That's who it is. It's Tyler Booker.
Hey, are you an Alabama fan?
I don't like that. That's more of a projected second round guy.
Pick.
Glenn, you messed up, man. You had way better guys. You had multiple better guys on the board
like Tyler
here.
Booker.
Tyler Booker, that early in the first, he's a projected second. That was.
So Siobhan Rebel is very interesting to me as well because he missed the entire 2024 season and he just ended up getting taken over to this. Oh my God. Listen, I already have the guy that I need. Have the Giants, they want to trade up with me so I can get a third. The Bronzies are intrigued also. And no.
Didn't you trade?
Absolutely not.
Didn't you trade your first
Absolutely not. But let me tell you what. Is this really going to happen? I doubt it. But if the board falls this much, I feel like I would be absolutely dumb not to take this right here.
Kenneth Grant
from Michigan. My favorite defensive tackle. I do like Tyleik Williams as well. He had a great combine. He's interesting. But you got to go with Kenneth Grant. He's the best of both worlds. Bang.
Can't go wrong with those Michigan boys.
Kenneth Grant,
Mike Green. Who let Mike Green go to Philadelphia?
That's my guy.
We already got it. All right. The Patriots.
All right, already did one trade. The rule is one trade only.
Yeah, okay. we're staying here anyway. We're staying here. Don't get it mixed up.
That's the thing I hate about these mocks. You just trade like 5 times.
Yeah. We can only do one trade during these. All right.
Dan, can you go to tackle?
Let's go to offensive tackle, man. Look. Oh,
look at that, Greg Zabel.
Well, there's your dude.
Nah. Greg Zabel's an interior offensive lineman. Can you scroll down a little bit? Do you see Ursary on the board? Did he get taken already? Looks like
he may have been taken.
Wow.
Hit that like button, folks.
He got taken already? Oh, did he go? Oh, he went right before. Damn. Wow, that is just not what you want. All right, can we just go back to the all section, Dan?
Let's go to the all section.
Ooh, Shamar Stewart is still on the board. Jahad Campbell is still on the board. What? Amarian Hampton is still. Nah, okay. This has to be respecting the board at this point, right? Like Amarian Hampton is not falling. Dan, can you just scroll down a little bit more? This is insane.
Of course, man.
Trey Amos. Yeah. Oh, Jack Sawyer, but I selected Jack Sawyer in our last mock draft. I don't want to double down. Landon Jackson. Oh God, this is tough. Okay. Dan, scroll up. Okay, so as much as I would love to take Amari and Hampton here, I think this is respecting the board. I want to be as realistic as possible. Amari and Hampton's a first-round running back. Apparently, some teams have him over Ashton Genty. Interesting fact there. I'm going to go with Shamar Stewart, edge rusher out of Texas A&M. If he is on the board, I am running this card. Yeah, friend of the podcast, Shamar Stewart. Friend of the podcast.
Shamar Stewart, welcome to the New England Patriots.
Boo! Jackson Dart, boo! Oh.
Jackson Dart is gone. All right, man. What do you got?
That's crazy, dude. What?
No, I know.
What the heck? All right. Well, throw this mock draft in the gutter. Let me see.
So far you have
First
taken
of all,
Travis Hunter.
you gotta update our logo. This mock draft. I hate that logo.
They do.
So much.
Let
me see. I mean, the quarterbacks. I'm not taking Milrow here. I mean, I guess I'll have to. I'm just curious where these quarterbacks are ranked so I can know when I can get them. Go to quarterbacks.
Go Trey Harris, bro.
You have Milrow, you have Ewers, you have Will Howard, you have Dylan Gabriel, Riley
Common
Leonard.
Core, yeah, Common Core as well. I'll get later. So I'm gonna go look at all. Let me see the best available. Scroll down for me.
Jalen Milrow threw really well though at the combine.
He did. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this, but our new quarterbacks coach while all the quarterbacks are doing drills, our quarterbacks coach was at the combine and he put Jalen Milrow through a 15-minute workout himself.
Do you think it's possible?
People are saying like, oh, the Jets like him now. Like, I don't know. Like, should I think the Jets like him because our new QB coach had a one-on-one session with him on the field? Like, I don't know.
You want to know something crazy? So at the Senior Bowl, they measured his hands and they were very small. And then at the combine, they measured his hands again, and suddenly they grew like 2 or 3 inches.
Damn, bro.
Isn't that wild?
He's putting something in there.
He's stretching his hands out.
He's stretching those hands.
Stretching the hands, bro.
Let me see the tight ends.
The tight ends, brother. You have Harold Fannin Jr.
We're going weapons.
Ooh. Richie,
Mason Taylor.
you better go. If you want a tight end, you better go the guy I'm thinking here. You said weapon, and there's one guy I thought of at tight end.
Well, let me see receiver.
I'm channeling my inner Richie, Colby and Richie connection here.
We don't need a receiver. We just got Travis Hunter. We could go trenches, though. Let me see DT. Defense. Tackle.
Oh.
Ooh, Walker.
Ooh.
Ooh. Deion Walker next to big boy Quinn Williams? How's that sound?
Ugh.
Yeah, that'd be a souped up interior.
That or tight end. We already went weapon. We went flashy. We need to go trenches. I'll go Walker here.
Deion Walker, welcome to the New York Jets.
We went flashy. We got Hunter. We got a playmaker, but now we need a player in the trenches.
We are not going to trade. Not today.
We are not allowing it.
Oh.
So far, and just to give you a taste,
that.
We have Tyler Warren, we have Shamar Stewart on the New England Patriots. Talk to me, bro.
All right, let's go back to all. A little refresh. Let's see what we got. All right, we got Fannin on the board. You know what? I didn't like it. You know what? Fannin was actually a stock down for me at the Senior Bowl. Right? I don't know if you guys saw him. The gauntlet drill did not do very well. For a guy that's already not a very good blocker, you expect him to be a pretty good receiving threat. His route tree, in and out of breaks, very slow. Didn't like it. You know what? All right, I think at this point, I would love to target wide receiver. I mean, I would love to target offensive tackle. In fact, Dan, real quick, can we just pull up what offensive tackle looks like? I think I know who I'm going to go here, but.
Of course. Oh. So there's your guy. He's still there.
And Gray Zabel's not going to be here. And Gray Zabel's a guard, man. Scroll down a little bit. I'm thinking Emory Jones should be there next time. I definitely think he'll be there by our next pick. So we want to get quality players. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to surround Drake May with weapons. So we are going to select Trey Harris, wide receiver out of Ole Miss. This is a guy that I think has a lot of comparisons back to A.J. Brown. Obviously, A.J. Brown and Mike Vrabel had that connection. He obviously was drafted by Mike Vrabel with the Tennessee Titans. So love that pick for the Patriots.
Congratulations, Trey Harris. welcome to the
Jackson
New
Dart
England
made him
Patriots.
a dog.
And now we have the Miami Dolphins. It's pick 48,
You
and we
reject
have
that.
one rule. We're not trading down again. All right. We have all this. We're going to reject both of these bad boys. And if memory serves us correctly, the Dolphins ended up going with Tyler Booker, interior offensive lineman, in the first round. And based off of their needs, they need an offensive guard, they need an offensive tackle, they need a defensive tackle, a safety, and a linebacker.
Jack Sawyer, bro.
Jack Sawyer could be
He
intriguing.
feels like a Miami Dolphin.
Dude, Jack
but it's
Sawyer's
no
a freaking dog.
have a linebacker, which is intriguing, and Jihad
Campbell's
out of
still available too.
out of Bama, which is intriguing.
He's gonna go in the first round.
Yeah,
too.
he's a first round lock. He's
I think Campbell's the
linebacker
pick
1,
here.
linebacker 2.
We could go Gray Zabel here. So, like you said,
you know
said,
what?
he's
Okay, they
interior.
should
You know
go
what? This
Zabel.
is what they should do. Back-to-back offensive linemen. 100%.
That's exact. I agree. That's exactly what they
And
should
they
do.
won't do it either. So that's why we have to do that, Dan. Get Zabel. Get Zabel for the
Dude, if they get
We're gonna
Zabel
have
here,
to do that for them, to be honest with you. Trenches are
and we'll
important.
show this to TD. Like,
Give
this
us
is how you
Zabel,
build
because
the Miami Dolphins.
obviously, right? Like they need to throw some darts at the board and hope one of them sticks. And since Colby's been saying that he's known as an interior guy, it sounds like that he has experience all over the line.
yeah.
So why
he does.
not? So why not? You know what? Gray Zabel, also welcome.
You just got two.
Well, we also
starters.
have this guy right here from Arizona. Somebody is saying that take the tackle. He is saying which one? So the one from
He's
Arizona.
also taken
or
as a
Gray
guard.
Zabel. Zabel, my friend, is 6'5", 312 pounds. Has experience all over the line. And then we also have Jonah Salvania at 6'4",
I think if you want to-
324.
I think if you want a pure
also
tackle,
a guard.
going Jonah is better. But if you want a guy who has tackle experience, but is going to be more of an interior offensive lineman at the next level, Zabel's
Yeah.
the pick.
Zabel's the pick. Well, all right, Glenn, what is it, man? We going Zabel or
He's
are we
saying-
going Jonah out of Arizona?
Jonah out of Arizona, Demetrius linebacker. All over
Demetrius
again.
linebacker. He's the man.
Oh,
So waiting on Glenn to pull the trigger. He is the GM of today's episode. Man, look at that, TD. If you're watching TD, this is how you do
Jonah,
a
he says.
damn Jonah Savania. Welcome to the Miami Dolphins.
Sava and Nia.
Jack Sava.
Sawyer goes next
Savania.
pick. Donovan
that.
Jackson.
Jonah
Ooh,
and the
Mariah
Miami
All right,
Thomas.
Thomas, my boy, friend of the show.
All right.
Friend of
Actually,
the
he's not. He
podcast.
A
actually
friend of the
hated
show,
it.
indeed.
Friend of the podcast.
Okay, so here's the deal. At the Bills, 56, I'm saying no to the Eagles. I'm saying no to the Giants. And here we are on the board. Did something happen to Jihad Campbell in the news recently as into why he has not been taken?
McMillan went first
Literally
overall
not
then
at all.
in this mock draft simulator.
Like
Just-
nothing,
that's all
like
you need to
nothing
know.
has happened.
Dan, it's because the linebacker position has become so devalued in the NFL. Like he should be a first round talent, but he's just getting disrespected here because people don't care about linebackers anymore.
Say that he is here, which he is not going to be. I would take him in an absolute heartbeat.
Yep.
Ooh, man. I think I know what I want to do.
You and Maxwell?
Whoa, that'll be crazy, Dan.
I think I know what I want to do because we need a CB2. I'm going to double check.
I
The
thought you were
Bills, we
signing
have
DJ Reed.
Grant, interior defensive line, a couple of wide receivers I'm looking at.
Savion.
Savion's interesting, but I see somebody that I could potentially wait for. I'm not even sure if that fool is going to be here
Ooh.
by the time that I pick again. So this is going to be, but you know what? I am looking at a Buffalo Bills offense that finished first in overall scoring per game with playoffs included in 2024. So you know what? I would hate myself if I do not pick somebody that I think would be an immediate impact on this
I
secondary.
know where you're going.
And that happens to be Maxwell Harrison out of Kentucky.
You
ran
like
a
this 40.
4.3, 840. Very fast. Will be able to line up with some of the best speedy wide receivers like Xavier Worthy. Maxwell Harrison, welcome to the Buffalo Bills. Woo! Man.
Praise Abel.
Oh my God, I forgot that I had another
Oh,
pick.
maybe.
Ah, man. Oh, life's funny. Life is funny. How, dude?
Just
If
take him, Dan.
Campbell is still not here, if Campbell is still there, then that's intriguing. We have a couple of players here and there that I think I could go. Higgins is interesting.
You should not get Higgins, man. You have Keon Coleman. Same player.
I like Royals a lot. But okay, we have safety. We have CB, which we just ended up doing, an edge rusher. All right, let's see what kind of edge rushers we have right here. You have Ivy, I could wait for.
Kyle Kennard. Josiah Stewart, friend of the podcast.
Friend.
Have Josiah Stewart.
He's a buddy, actually.
Yeah, buddy.
I like Billy Bowman.
Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is a dog.
Okay, you do like Kobe, but I just got Maxwell Hairston, so I think.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So you know what?
Quarterback.
I am going to do what the kids would call a reach.
You gonna get a better tight end?
Nope.
I'm
going Jalen Royals. 62nd.
Bro, we let the Eagles get Jahad Campbell.
Finally off the board.
Mike Green and Campbell, 2 first-round picks.
All right, reject that. We don't want that.
The Jags, sorry ass organization ain't getting what you want. All right.
Hey, Dan, can we just take a quick look what we got?
Talk to me, bro.
What are the picks?
What are the picks? All right. So far, the New England Patriots mock draft 1.0 is Tyler Warren with the 12th overall. 1.0. We got Shamar Stewart, edge rusher out of Texas A&M, and Trey Harris, wide receiver out of Ole Miss.
All right. Let's just take a quick look at tackle.
Let's do that.
Ooh. We got Anthony Belton. Does it tell us what pick, like our next pick, is after this round, Dan, by chance? Because I'm trying to see. Will Belton
you have 76, 77, and 105.
Oh, we have 76 and 77?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Back-to-back pick. That's interesting. Okay. So, all right. Here, I'm going to go a different route, and then I'm hoping that Anthony Belton's going to be there later. So, go back to all for me real quick.
Go back to all? Go ahead.
Yeah, so this is a really good running back class. Patriots general manager hinted at the fact that running back was one of the deepest positions in this class, one of the most talented positions in this class. I'm going to go with the guy that I absolutely love out of Ohio State, running back Quinshawn Judkins. Patriots need help at that running back position. Rumors they might move on from Ramondre. They might give up on him after all of those fumbles. This is a guy that really, really hard to bring down. Is going to put his shoulder down, has that speed to him, and is developing really well in pass protection and also as a receiver. I think he's going to be a do-it-all running back at some point.
Quinshawn,
oh my God, back-to-back Patriots picks?
Back-to-back, yeah. Realistically, this is where we would trade, but we're not going to trade. We did our one trade, so we're not going to do it again. Let's go back to tackle. I'm going to take my one guy now.
Belton action.
Yeah. We're gonna go Anthony Belton here.
Okay.
We want to make sure we get him. We want to make sure we get our guy. We've missed out on this too many times. All right, we're gonna reject this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and Dan, just real quick, we should take a look at our picks real quick.
Let's take a look, bro.
Picks we've made so far. All right.
We have Tyler Warren, Shamar Stewart, Trey Harris, Judkins, and Anthony Belton. I'll be right back.
All right. Be right back. All right. Well, unfortunately, we can't really do too much here without Dan. So, we're just gonna.
That sucks for us.
So, Dan left us on offensive tackle also. There's not really too much we can Ozzy Trapilo here though. Like that's another interesting name, but we just went tackle. Comes out of Boston College, though. That's another guy I'm keeping my eye on. I mean, Boston College, a reunion, homecoming reunion. You don't hate that. But Dan, let's go back to the all section. I would love to hopefully address the defense more.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Dan, can you just click on cornerback? Can we see who we got there?
Absolutely, my friend. Damn.
Berg is high. We're going. God, this feels a little soon. Yeah, this. He could probably be there at 105, but you don't want to push it. All right, realistically, this is a perfect trade back scenario, and this is a guy that I would then get. But sounds like the Patriots are going to add a cornerback in what's reported in the mid rounds. I feel like this is a pretty good opportunity for them to go get him. I'm going Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
out of Kansas. This is a guy that I really, really like. He's had a lot of hype as of late.
Kobe Bryant out of Texas. The Miami Dolphins are sitting at pick number 78. So far, they have taken Tyler Booker, offensive guard out of Alabama. And they have double dipped on the offensive line, taking a tackle out of Arizona. Oh, what's next for these boys right here, folks?
Who's their safety? Who's the safety available?
Who's the safety available? So let's see what they have. So I will tell you what.
Jr.
I feel like defensive tackle is certainly important. So to potentially replace the gentleman they sent over to the Las Vegas
safety,
Raiders.
So
okay, so Glenn is looking for a safety.
I think
we have Kevin Winston Jr., safety out of Penn State, 6'1", showcased elite playmaking ability, excelling in pursuit, tracking, and tackling. His instincts in coverage and tackle security highlight his potential as a refined prospect with tools to thrive in the NFL for the next decade. Wow. Colby, thoughts on this prospect? Is he any good?
Who, Kevin Winston?
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't done my research yet on Kevin Winston. I'm not a big safety guy yet, so that's kind of like one of the last positions I'm doing. But coming out of Penn State does always produce really good players in the secondary. So that's a guy that he's coming out of Penn State. He's coached really well, and he's coached really tough and competitively. So can't go wrong with him. Wait, what's his size, real quick?
His size, 6'1".
That's like
that is like the perfect size for a safety too. You could also go after somebody like, it's a little early, but Sebastian Castro. I think he's another really good guy who can play. It's a friend of the show, but he can play in the slot. He can play in the box. He's not a guy who's going to play deep though. I do feel like though, if the Dolphins are going to draft a safety, they're going to want a guy who's going to play deep, and Castro doesn't play deep. So that probably wouldn't make too much sense.
So you know what? That does sound really good to me. Kevin Winston Jr., welcome to the Miami Dolphins. TD, if you are watching, this is how you draft. All right? Like, we have fixed your team already. All right? Like, we have fixed your team, but we know Greer is not going to do this. Doesn't matter. All right. Who is next? The Jets at pick 92.
Nah.
Lions are intrigued. Packers are intrigued. No one else is intrigued.
Ozzie Trapilo.
Let's take a look at the Jets. You have Travis Hunter. You have Deion Walker, defensive tackle. At pick 92, where are these fools going?
Wide receiver. Who we got?
Ooh, Elijah Arroyo. Oh, no way. Jack Besh is not going to still be here. That's for sure.
Titans? Is Aurora's there?
Oh, Noel is there, dude. Noel was like easily one of the best wide receivers.
Arroyo.
Okay. Oh, is that who you want?
Ooh, Terrace Ferguson also looked good too.
Elijah Arroyo.
I like Elijah, and then we're getting Jalen Noel, my next pick.
Let me tell you what.
Wait, when is my next pick?
109.
109. It's coming. Hopefully Noel is good. Have TJ Sanders. Stewart is off the table. Zio. Oh, the Dolphins again. Let's reject this. All right. So far, like we have addressed. So the offensive line, we have a safety here, and then now they need a defensive tackle and or linebacker. Let's go ahead and take a look at what they have.
They need edge.
You have Jared Ivey,
best player.
right out of Ole Miss. Okay. Possibility. And so what do you think about him?
D tackle is who Glenn wants.
Okay, he wants a defensive tackle.
I feel like they could use help at
Farmer's a dog.
To be honest with you.
I'd say Farmer's a dog.
Farmer it is. I'm down, Glenn.
Darius Alexander? No, Darius Alexander. Friend of the show also.
Ooh.
Those got him.
6'3". I do like Farmer quite a bit, though.
You want to go Farmer here? Probably better value.
Yeah, go Farmer.
I'm probably going Farmer here for the Dolphins.
Farmer.
Man,
Farmer,
dude.
Wow.
I feel like they should hire us as Dolphins front office because we're cooking right now for this team, man. We are cooking for this team.
Jack Besh goes off the board.
To the Cleveland Browns, and the Pats
How
are
many
up.
picks do these stupid Patriots have? Sorry.
Can you
have two more? They just have two more.
Can you hit Darius Alexander real quick? I just want to see his measurables.
6'3", 305, and 9.2 RAS score, which is pretty solid.
All right. Okay. Click off real quick and go to wide receiver.
What you got with me right over here? You have Prather, you have Ty Felton,
Jalen Noel, friend of the podcast, is still on the board. And is that my phone? I'm actually getting intel that an in-division rival is actually looking to draft Jalen Noel. This is a guy that I don't want to play in the division 2 times a year. The Patriots need that shifty slot receiver. Give him to me. I'm taking Jalen.
What?
Noel.
No.
Down, baby.
What
We got our
is
big
that?
outside X receiver, our small slot shifty guy. The world is perfect.
That's
Drake May,
bullshit.
welcome to
Good
the
God.
team.
Pat so far.
Everybody boo Colby, Jets fans. Boo.
Pat so far have gotten Tyler Warren, solid tight end, have Shamar Stewart, athletic freak, a perfect 10 RAS score. Trey Harris, Judkins out of Ohio State, and have Anthony Belton, Kobe Bryant corner, and Jalen Noel. I'm not going to lie. I think our friend Colby is cooking. He's cooking all of us right.
Because he took
Hey, man, what can I
he
say?
took an unrealistic trade. That's why. Sorry.
But listen, we need to go on ahead and we need to take a look at the
Totally
Buffalo
realistic,
Bills
what do you mean?
situation. We have Kenneth Grant, we have Maxwell Hairston, we have Jalen Royals. All right. We did not have a 3rd round pick because I did not trade up and or trade down to get there. So now we are sitting here staring you in the face at our 4th round selection. So we have a wide receiver. We have a defensive tackle, and we also ended up grabbing a corner in Maxwell Hairston. So now what I think is intriguing is, man, I feel like we need to look at the edge position. What kind of value could I see? I see Ivy. He's interesting, I suppose.
Savion Jones. That's
Savion
Joseph
Jones
Dion's
could
boy.
be interesting. I'm good on that. What about safety? What's safe? Oh,
Yeah,
Sebastian, bro, you got to get your boy Sebastian. How you not going
got to get him,
Castro,
dude. Come
bro?
on.
he's not good in coverage. I need somebody in coverage.
You asked him that question, didn't you? What did he say?
I know, but I didn't believe him when he said that he is.
Oh, all right.
What if he's
yeah.
watching
I didn't
right now?
believe
He's like,
him.
oh, screw that damn Mitchell guy then.
Yeah, I didn't believe him. You know what I mean? I like Billy Bowman here. He's interesting.
What
Except
about
for
a
I
running
do
back?
pick
You're gonna
him.
have to draft. You have to trade James Cook.
No, he's gonna stay. But you know what? This class is pretty deep. You have Tootin, but very fast, but he has a fumbling problem. You have Ollie Gordon,
He's a massive running back.
6'1", 226.
He's a
He's
wannabe Braylon
potential.
Allen.
He's potential, but I'm not gonna take a running back. I think what I'm gonna take is, so I'm between a Billy Bowman safety, solid in coverage, pair him up with Bishop and or Rapp.
What about Hamlin, bro?
Defensive tackle, he's gone. He's gone. Stop trolling.
Is he actually
Defense,
is he a free agent?
safety. I'm gonna take Billy Bowman. And the Jets. Reject. All right, brother. Talk to me.
2 picks left.
Oh man, go to receiver.
Got a wide receiver. Ooh.
Ty Felton was pretty nice, honestly, out of Maryland.
I wanted Jalen. No.
You still see him twice here.
Go to all, then. Scroll a little bit down. Do need a safety as well.
Yeah, what about our boy?
Sebastian
Not good
Castro.
coverage. Not good in coverage. Kind of like guys that cover. Man, it's tough.
I know. Rough one.
Can't go wrong. I mean, why is Jared Ivey falling so far? And why is Cornelius looking at me? Is he a right tackle, perhaps? Isn't he a right tackle? Because their other left tackle was going earlier. I think he's a right tackle. I'm not sure. The Jets need a right tackle. This could be where you can get one.
A
The fourth
Johnny
round.
Cornelius.
Do it, bro. Do it. I mean, it's the 4th round. This is pretty much where you're just kind of taking shots at the board.
I like trenches, bro.
Do it.
I am double checking and
Perfect.
seeing.
I think.
All right, he is indeed a right tackle.
Perfect. Draft him. I thought he was. Now
I like
you
that,
are
man. I like
our
that for
right
you.
tackle. That's
Now he
the-
is. Look
that's
at
the
that,
spot we're
man. Have a
needing.
right tackle. Jetted out's coming in. Dan, so you need a tight end. Dalton Bumcade ain't it.
Pumpkin.
And neither is your shitty ass Jets team. Jetted out. Anyway,
Yeah.
Miami.
Hey.
Anyway, have the Miami Dolphins. I feel like you got to give him Ivy at this point, right? He's fallen quite a bit. You have Booker, have an offensive tackle, have a safety,
Yeah, they haven't gone
have a
there.
defensive tackle.
They could low-key use linebacker, though, too.
They could, but like Ivy's falling.
Yeah, just go Ivy. It's better value. You
I
can
feel
go
like I'd
linebacker
go
next.
Ivy, especially since Mike McDaniel said that he would draft an edge as often as humanly possible. What else did he say they needed? Like linebacker? Let me see if anybody stands out. Oh,
Demetrius linebacker.
We gotta get
Should
into
we give them
Miami.
Demetrius linebacker?
Dude, Demetrius Knight is also not going to fall, but like, yeah, get him. Like Demetrius
I feel like
Knight,
this is the guy.
I've seen some people put him in as a first round selection.
I feel like that dude is falling. Have Byshell Tootin is going over to the Denver Broncos, my friends.
It's only poetic that he joins the AFC East. Demetrius linebacker.
Demetrius linebacker. All right, man. All right, man. Let's check out this Buffalo Bills situation. All right, you have Grant, you have Maxwell Harrison, you have Jalen Royals, you have Billy Bowman. Bossa is interesting, but kind of want to check out a couple of other things. Ooh, you know what?
Darius Alexander, no.
I kind of want to double dip on the defensive tackle position because I'm getting sick of rolling the dice to see what works. 4th round, I really like Darius Alexander here.
Friend of the podcast.
I am double dipping at the defensive tackle position.
Stevion Jones goes. Wow. Damn.
Miami. What do you got?
All right, let's reject this. Let's see what we got at linebacker, right? Or did we go linebacker last time?
We did go.
Did we go
Yeah,
linebacker?
we got them. Of course.
Oh, right. Demetrius Knight. Dude, again, I haven't slept in over 24 hours, so my short-term memory loss is kicking
Tackle
in
is
here.
who Glenn wants. He wants more. Defensive or offensive? I think he means offensive.
Offensive tackle.
He wants
I feel like they need some, but don't you think
three
they?
offensive
Well,
linemen.
no, I guess not. I feel like they're a team that always goes running back, though. This is a great running back class. I feel like it wouldn't surprise me to see them go running back again.
Chase Lunt is 6'7", 304 pounds. I'm curious to see. Chase Lunt. PFF. He is indeed. Talk to us. He is a right tackle. He's a right tackle. Chase Lunt.
Get him.
Didn't we get a right tackle for them already?
Get another one.
I mean, dude, invest only in the offensive line until you figure it out, bro.
Only get right tackle.
Yeah, I mean, that's what my vote is. Miami Dolphins should draft as many offensive linemen as humanly possible.
Chase Lunt, welcome to the Miami Dolphins.
I feel like the Dolphins should target like a tight end.
Things are getting spicy as the
When
Patriots.
did the Jets pick again? Do we have a 5th round yet? Oh, there we are.
All right, this is our final pick.
Oh my God, Patriots are always right before us.
Yeah, man. That's why we take your picks. All
What do
right.
we got?
Can you scroll down a little bit here,
By
Dan?
the way,
Of
I just want to
course.
remind you, thank you to the Patriots and Bill Belichick for
Yeah, man.
not allowing us to draft Broderick Jones because we are very happy with Will McDonald, by the way.
I got you, man. You know, that's what we're here for. All right. Can you go defensive? Oh, wait, never mind. It's right there, actually. Right in front of my eyes. I love that. All right. I'm going to go Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle out of Maryland. This is a guy that I'm really falling in love with. And I think this is excellent value here for the Patriots.
Who?
Value is where he goes. Value.
Yeah, and you got your edge rushers. You got the interior of your defensive line. Welcome to the Patriots, Jordan Phillips.
Jordan Phillips, defensive tackle out of Maryland. Welcome to the Patriots as the Jets come in and show some love.
Let me see the quarterback. Let me see that quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
Them
even so, I think it's
QBs, baby.
I knew my boy will be there in the 5th, baby. They stole Jackson Dart from me, so they got to get my other boy.
Oh, Kyle McCord.
Kyle McCord, baby. Do you know why he wears number 6?
Why is that?
He grew up a
And for the
Jets
pick
fan
sixes.
because of Mark Sanchez. I'm serious.
Oh, he's going to buff fumble?
He is a Jets fan from New Jersey, and his family on Long Island, and he wore 6 because of Mark Sanchez. That's great.
All right, let's see.
So
Like, I feel
Miami
like
Dolphins,
they would
should we get them a backup QB?
I feel like the Dolphins, like, they need some offensive firepower, whether that's at wide receiver, tight end, running back. I feel like we know that's a move they're going to make.
Yeah.
Michael Evan, Luca, AC. Bringstool isn't bad.
From Clemson. 6'5", 241.
Pretty effective blocker, they say.
Oh,
Yeah, I would go with him. You know, you need some depth behind what's his name? Also,
and
for the
Higgins is
person saying is
not.
Jaden Higgins. Yeah, about to say, yeah, he's not there. He went early.
Yeah, he's been gone for a minute.
Yeah, he's not gonna be anywhere close to the 5th.
He's not going to be that.
I would go
My
tight end here. They
vote-
need some backup. You know what I'm saying? They need some help
still
there. Yeah.
He was dope at the Senior Bowl.
I
Yeah.
think the Tool's doing his thing. Congratulations. Drake. We have Jake Tool.
Oh, we got another pick.
You got one. Wait, what? Oh, I guess
Trey
the Dolphins
Weedig,
have one more.
Indiana, 6'6". Let me
Wait,
see where
don't
he
the Dolphins
is.
low-key need a running back next to A-Chain?
They have Wright. So if
Oh, yeah. They got
they
Wright.
always carry like 3 running backs though.
Let's
D
see what this
tackle is
guy
who Glenn wants.
Wow, Glenn, you really like the trenches, my guy.
He loves the trenches. Where we
His
at?
name is
Defensive
Glenn, of
tackle.
course
You
he
have
loves the
Riley
trenches.
Mills, defensive tackle out of Notre Dame,
No,
6'5",
Aeneas
291.
Peebles, friend of the podcast.
Oh, Aeneas Peebles.
Aeneas
6 foot?
Peebles is here. He killed it at the Senior Bowl. Small but effective.
I do like Aeneas Peebles.
I do love me some Aeneas Peebles. I didn't even think about it. I didn't even know he was still on the board. That's crazy. I should have.
Except for Miami normally runs a 3-4 with a nose tackle, right?
Don't worry, he can do that. Just ask him.
Aeneas Peebles,
Can
man.
he?
He was out there at the combine. I couldn't
Just
stop
ask him.
thinking of Colby.
Yeah, dude. Aeneas Peebles.
All
Stop the
right,
interview.
listen.
D tackle.
So
it
this
is,
gets-
Aeneas.
This gets to the Colby blessing.
I wonder if I have my favorite photo with Aeneas Peebles, man. I gotta find it now.
It's his favorite. All right,
Reject.
the Jets.
Reject that, bro.
What do you got, brother?
All right, let me see this. The corners. Well, guess what? We got a corner. We got freaking Travis Hunter. Safeties. We
What kind
didn't
of
get a safety,
safeties you
right?
looking for?
Ooh.
Damn.
All right, go all.
What do you got?
Scroll down. Trade.
This is my favorite photo, man. Me and Aeneas Peebles.
Yeah, baby. Look at that.
You and
Look at
Aeneas Peebles.
this is the face Peebles made, man.
That's him.
That's hilarious.
Freaking Peebles, man. Freaking Peebles.
Let me see the wide receivers. I actually need a wide receiver. That's the position I did not get.
Yeah. I just saw the report that you guys are going to be releasing Devontae this week.
Yeah. Nick Nash, Theo, Kobe Hudson. Are these all bums? Like,
Wells isn't bad. Who else?
ooh,
Do
I
you
like
got?
Wells out of Ole Miss. He's better than your boy.
That's cute.
His height is TBD. What do you
That's
mean?
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
what do you
crazy.
mean his height is TBD?
He flipped him a 20.
Oh.
He's still in a growth spurt. We don't know.
Jimmy Horn Jr. That's a teammate of Travis Hunter.
He's a fast dude, man. His height is TBD as well, bro.
It's because
slot
these late
receiver.
guys, they didn't put him in yet.
He's fast though.
I got to do more homework on these guys. I honestly don't know any of them enough to say I want them. So go back to all. Maybe we'll double down in the trenches and go Diggs from Syracuse. Get some edge
Badil
rusher.
Diggs, 6'4", 257,
I do like the
9.29 RAS
Syracuse
score.
orange. I'm a fan of the orange, baby.
Badil, and the last pick for the Buffalo Bills is fastly approaching. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, man? That's a good question.
You should go running back.
You know what? I think I might.
Phil is there, bro.
Who is Phil
I like-
Maffa?
Bro, you don't know
Phil
Dude, you
Maffa
don't know
and the
Phil
Bills
Maffa?
Mafia,
Wait,
baby.
You live under a rock? You don't know Phil Maffa?
Phil,
That's crazy,
Phil
bro.
Maffa and the Bills Mafia, ladies and gentlemen. I have no
That's-
idea who
that's-
this fool
Did
is.
they just compare that man to Derrick Henry in that?
Let me see.
Yeah,
They did.
that's the mafia.
230-pound frame suggests he might be bouncing heads off of the ground, a la Derrick Henry at the NFL level. But the Clemson running back has more to his game than pure violence. Maffa
Dan
is
is
patient
sold,
and
bro.
effective as a zone runner and eye-catching wiggle, and to find a crease and make defenders miss. He doesn't have the explosiveness to be consistent big play creator, but his consistent ability to drive the sled on contact makes him fun early down, short yardage committee. Woo! Phil
And
Maffa.
that is the mock draft.
I knew. Oh, we have another
one more
Dan
pick.
freaking pick.
Dan, I thought you said that was the
Accept
last
this.
one.
Accept it, and then we won't do them.
All right, you know what I'm going to do now? Let's take a look. So far, I'm feeling this draft right now. But you know what? Give
Don't you need a
me
quarterback, bro.
a QB, a backup.
Tyler Shaw, friend of the show.
Ooh,
Tyler
Rourke.
Shaw is indeed wide receiver. We have anybody else that's intriguing? Antoine Wells. He has a height of TBD, dude. Have a tight end. I'm good on all these guys.
I mean,
you know
need
what?
better than Dink Bust. Dalton Dink. Drop.
I'll tell you what. You know what, dude? Listen, man. I am tripling down on defensive. Well, actually, no, I'm not. Edge rusher. What kind of edge rushers we got? We have any sleepers? What about? What about Ja Joyner?
Aladejo, dude. Aladejo is excellent value right now.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Ja Joyner, dude. Ooh, that was a bust. Ja Joyner went to the Ravens. You're screwed. He's gonna sack Josh Allen next year in the playoffs.
All right, boys. Let's go through this one by one in the chat. Votes on who won this mock draft. The Bills selected Kenneth Grant, then Maxwell Hairston, then Jalen Royals and Billy Bowman, Darius Alexander, Phil Maffa, okay? Next, Derrick Henry. And then, of course, last but not least, our edge rusher out of UCLA.
That's Dan's next draft.
Aladejo, Dan.
Oladejo.
I'm going to see a
Oladejo
TikTok tomorrow.
from
Phil
UCLA.
Maffa is the
Oladejo.
next Derrick Henry. Here's why.
He's the next Derrick Henry. You just wait for this. All right, man. We have the Miami Dolphins. And by the way, I must say that this is hands down the best Miami mock draft that this
Not
channel
enough
has ever
offensive
seen.
linemen, bro. Need more.
It's funny because TD was not the one that selected it. It was indeed Glenn. You had Tyler Booker. You then had an offensive tackle out of Arizona. You had a safety out of Penn State and Kevin Winston Jr. You have Josh Farmer. You have Demetrius Knight, Chase Lunt, Jake Bringingstool, and Aeneas Peebles, Colby's boy.
Aeneas Peebles.
Aeneas Peebles. Have the
Peebles.
Patriots. Warren, Shamar Stewart, Trey Harris,
Doesn't the
Quinshawn
Patriots logo
Judkins.
just make you want to like, oh.
Have Anthony Belton, you have
So many
Kobe
of them.
Bryant, you have Jalen Knoll, and Jordan Phillips. I think this is my favorite draft. And then last
Yeah,
but not
Cook, I'm
least,
gonna
we have
hold
the
you.
Jets.
Dan, you know that you said to Jalen Noel's face, we're here with Jalen Noel.
I know.
Yeah,
I
dude, you didn't say anything.
No,
either.
dude, listen, I had a lot of
Everybody
gaffes
calls
at the
him
Senior
Noel.
Bowl. I had a lot of gaffes at the Senior Bowl, all right?
Everybody
Folks,
calls him Noel, though.
Sound off in the comments and let us
Ooh,
know
Look at
your
that. Travis
thoughts.
Hunter to the Jets, though.
We appreciate all of you for tuning in to another edition of the AFC's Roundtable Monday night edition. Giant shout out to BetUS, the #1 sports book on the face of the planet. Richie, would you like to say anything before we let these kind people go?
Have a great rest of your night, folks. We appreciate all the support on Roundtable Sports, man. Free agents. There goes my camera. Why did that happen?
I don't know.
It's all right, man. You look like Aeneas Peebles right now.
Aeneas Peebles.
Colby,
Listen,
what do you got?
we love you guys.
Richie looked like Aeneas Peebles when he froze, man. That's crazy. Hey, man, look, all I'm going to say is make sure you guys tune in for Mock Draft 3.0. This is post-combine, so players have changed a little bit in their overall status. Some have risen, some have fallen. Make sure you check us out. Roundtable Sports main YouTube channel, link in the description box below. Draftaholics this Thursday, as we always are, every single Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there for, again, Mock Draft 3.0.
Folks, and we love you very much. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow for another edition of Fourth and Forever on the Roundtable Sports channel. Peace.
Peace out, everybody. I know you can hear me, but can't see me.